Australian Shepherds, also called Aussies, are herding dogs and one of the most popular dog breeds in the United States. Because they have a lot of energy and are very smart, they are entertaining and interesting and make good friends and service dogs. Aussies have strong bodies and are always up for something. Since they are about the same length as they are tall, these dogs can move very quickly. They can also change speeds and directions quickly and easily. The Australian Shepherd has a double coat that is water-resistant and has a medium texture. Its outer layer can be straight or curly, and it can be different colors. The way it sounds, on the other hand, is pleasant and smart. Today we are going to talk about the 10 interesting facts about the Australian Shepherd. But before we start our counting, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and press the bell icon as well. So let's get started. Number 1. Australian Shepherds are not native to Australia. Most people think that Australian Shepherds came from the Basque area of the Pyrenees Mountains. It's not clear where the Australian Shepherd came from, but one thing is for sure. These dogs are not from Australia. Most people think that these dogs came from the Basque area of the Pyrenees Mountains, because the area was only about 191 square miles. The local herders and their dogs didn't have much to do. One story about what happened says that these herders came to the United States in the late 1800s to find work. Some people say they stopped in Australia, while others think the name comes from the fact that the breed is related to Basque Shepherds that were bred in Australia. Even so, Basque Shepherds have little in common with the Australian Shepherds we know today. Number 2. Australian Shepherds gained popularity from rodeos. Following World War I, Australian Shepherds had a major surge in popularity. As more people moved west, the hard-working dogs could do more than just herd sheep. The dogs were a good choice for the rodeo because they were smart and easy to train. The J. Sidler Dog Show was one of the most popular ones. In the Disney movies Run, Appaloosa, Run, and Stub, the greatest cowdog in the West, he and his trained dogs were in both. People all over the country were amazed by how well Stubby, Shorty, and Queenie could jump rope, run through barrels, and do other tricks. Number 3. Australian Shepherds usually have 2 different colors of eyes. Dogs are available in many breeds and kinds, but only a select few of those types have eyes that have more than one color. This disorder is known as heterochromia when discussed in the context of medical terminology. This category of dogs includes the Australian Shepherd, which is a breed that can be found in that group. Their eyes can be any one of a wide range of colors, including blue, brown, amber, hazel, green, or any mix of these colors. They can also be any combination of these colors. Even the color of their eyes is a mystery, since some of them appear to have a rainbow of hues on each pupil. Number 4. A lot of Aussies have naturally short tails. There is a chance that 1 out of every 5 Australian Shepherd puppies will be born with their tail bobbed. Being heterochromic is not the same thing as having this condition. When an animal is attempting to do something difficult, such as herding, having long tails and ears might be problematic since they can get in the way. Because of this, herders sought to breed dogs that already had short tails rather than allowing longer tails to develop in their offspring. Show dogs always have their tails chopped short, even if they don't have a naturally short tail to begin with. Number 5. Australian Shepherds try to round up little kids. The people of Australia are wonderful friends, but they have responsibilities that must be fulfilled. They could become restless and bored if they don't have enough things to do to keep themselves occupied. It's possible that if you leave them alone, their natural impulses will take control and cause them to try to herd other things inside your home. You need to keep a sharp eye out to ensure that your children are not herded into a restricted area behind a fence together with other children. Number 6. Australian Shepherds have had many names. There are a few different names that have been used to refer to Australian Shepherds, including bobtails, pasture dogs, New Mexican Shepherds, Blue Heelers, California Shepherds, and Spanish Shepherds. The second one is the one that makes sense because it explains where the canines originated in a way that makes sense. Number 7. Native Americans considered Australian Shepherds sacred. There is a myth that the indigenous people of Australia referred the Australian Shepherds as having ghost eyes and considered them to be sacred animals. In spite of the fact that animals of this species typically do not have blue eyes, some of them have a very light blue color in their eyes, which gives them a ghostly appearance. Number 8. Australian Shepherds are American. The United States of America is the country of origin for Aussies, even though no one is sure where they originated. There was a lot of breeding between different breeds of dogs on the West Coast, since shepherds from all over the world brought their dogs to the area. These working dogs were taught by stockmen to be intelligent, athletic, and versatile so that they could operate in a variety of environments. People believe that the Border Collie, the Scotch Collie, and the English Shepherd all had an influence on the development of the Australian Shepherd. The Australian Coolie, a dog with a merle coat and sparkling blue eyes that is very similar in appearance to the Australian Shepherd, is another candidate for the role of likely suspect. Number 9. Almost all Australian Shepherds have merle coats. Even though the American Kennel Club only allows red, black, red merle, and blue merle Aussies, you may now find them in a variety of colors. The blue merle coloration is the one that represents Australia most widely, and it is one of the 4 officially recognized colors. Breeders worked hard to give the dog additional coat colors, but they discovered that dogs with 2 copies of the merle gene suffered from a variety of health issues, including an increased risk of developing cataracts. Number 10. One Australian was the best at frisbee. In the 1970s, an Australian Shepherd by the name of Hyper Hank rose to prominence since he was exceptionally skilled in the game of frisbee. The fluffy dog lived up to his name. He was very active and enthusiastic. Hank and his owner, Eldon McIntyre, were unbeatable in all the dog frisbee competitions they entered. They even played with the Carters at the White House and at the Super Bowl. Both of those events took place in the United States. The Incredible Disc Team has won competitions all over the country, appeared on the pre-show for Super Bowl 12, and has even spent a lot of time at the White House with the Carters. So that's it for today. Was this video helpful? Share your views in the comments section below. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and press the bell icon for all the latest updates. Thanks for watching.